welcome to Let's Talk About It. I am your host, Christine, and today we're going to talk about those things that interfere with our success. Those things that interfere with what we want, what we desire, the goals that we set for ourselves. Those things that keep us from feeling fulfilled, successful, face it, sometimes even content. This is something that all of us struggle with at one point in time or another. This is something that some of us are propelled by, some of us are propelled and move forward with. They harness the energy and they go forward, and then some of us, it stalls us right in our tracks. It keeps us right where we are, right where we've been, and it's like we're frozen in time. We don't move forward, we don't move backward, we just are frozen. Sometimes, let's break this down a little bit, actually, because there are a lot of sometimes. I could go on and on with that. But, one of the biggest things that keep us from moving forward is fear. Fear is one of the most powerful tools for negativity that I have ever witnessed. Let's all acknowledge we do realize that fear is used to keep us safe. If you're afraid of swimming with sharks or wrestling with grizzly bears or lassoing crocodiles, whatever it may be, if you are afraid of that, it is likely it is to keep you alive, to keep you safe. We all know that kind of fear and we respect it. But there is also another kind of fear, a fear of failure, let's say. If I try, if I put my best foot forward, I may fail. That is a fear of failure. It can be so crippling that it keeps you from moving forward, keeps you still, keeps you in a safe space, not wanting to stretch yourself, not wanting to know how far you can actually go. Because there is a chance that you might not go far, is what we tell ourselves. But the fact of the matter is, if we can think, if we can dream it, we can create it. A lot of it comes down to just believing in ourselves. Sounds pretty simple, but it's not. It's actually very difficult. Not to get on a separate tangent, but it's difficult because we tend to remember the negative things in life, the negative words that are said to us, the negative experiences that we have. It's almost like a 5-to-1 ratio, probably more like a 23-to-1 ratio if I'm being honest, where, you have to have 23 things that are positive to that one negative, to help rule it out, to help exit out, to help erase it from our minds. And sometimes that might work, at least for a while. But the seed there, the thing that has to be dug out, the thing that has to be addressed is the fear. Why are you afraid? Now here's an interesting explanation somebody gave me. They said, look at it like this. If I have a lottery ticket in my wallet and I never look at it, there's always that chance that I've won. But once I look at it, once I check and it tells me that it is not a winning ticket, then indeed I know that I have lost. Now, kind of like that. That really sat with me. Could actually relate to it. And what it's really talking about is hope. The hope for success. The hope for achievement. The hope for change. That challenge. The fear that the hope will be removed, the fear that the reality that that ticket is a loser will remove the hope that someone needs. It's pretty strong. I liked that. It spoke to me. Another thing is opportunity, something that can hold us back. It's opportunity. Not seeing, not recognizing opportunities that are laid out before us, letting other things get in the way, which is going to get more into prioritizing. But let's stick with opportunity just for a moment. Are you seeing the opportunities that are in front of you, even if they are not aligned with what you feel should be given to you? Do I need to say that again? Opportunities. You may be expecting a certain opportunity. You may be hoping for a certain opportunity, and you may already have it prepackaged in your mind what it should look like, what it should be, or even will be, to the point that when it comes to you, that it is actually presented in a different package and you do not recognize it, you do not act on it. You've been blinded to it by your own thoughts and your own expectations, not allowing the universe or others, however you want to coin it, to bring it to you, not recognizing that opportunity. Another thing that can actually affect this is also, and everything else really, is prioritizing your time. Now this seems pretty simple. What's important is what you will do. However, the fact of the matter is there are many important things to us. Relationships, right? Family, friends, career, income, jobs, all right? All these wonderful things, entertainment, travel, TV shows, it goes on and on. We have to prioritize everything. And sometimes trying to do that is overwhelming. Sometimes things slip through the cracks. You can't manage it all. There is too much. So taking time to really sit down, what is important to you? What is going to move you from A to B to C to D? What is going to move you forward? Prioritize. Something to think about. So, guys, this is my very first podcast. First time I'm throwing myself out there. I thought fear was a great subject for me to start on. If you run across this podcast, please let me know what you think of it. And I would appreciate any feedback. Always open for an opportunity to learn, to grow, to listen to others, take in what they have to say before, of course, I make my final decision for myself. Healthy way of doing things. But yeah, and if you have a subject that you would like to talk about, please feel free to reach out and let's talk about it. Till next time, guys.